We know that Mr. Dunham and Jacob work for the same company.
To follow Jesus.
He's crying. There are tears.
I have decided to follow Jesus.
That's not good, guys.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Spicy Twos. I'm joined here with all three Dunhams, Mr. Dunham, Mrs. Dunham, and Jacob. Here for the spicy wings of death. Are you guys excited?
We're excited.
We're hyped.
Who's gonna do the best?
I will, of course.
I don't know, maybe me.
Younger generation.
Don't even need to answer that. Everybody knows.
Okay. So in case you haven't played before, so let me just explain it to you. We're gonna go left to right. I'll ask a question, you guys eat your wing at the same time as I'm asking the question. Then while you're answering, I'll eat my wing, and we'll keep moving in that way.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Ready?
Sure.
Let's do it. This question is for Jacob.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Jacob, I've been told that you enjoy fishing. What is the most unfortunate thing that has happened to you on a fishing trip?
Take your pick.
Yeah, there's a list.
Which time?
There's a long list. The
Pick
most
your favorite.
recent one, okay, some rando person kicked my iPhone in the lake and I lost my iPhone and had to spend $1,200 getting a new iPhone. It was pretty terrible.
Wasn't this like 2 days before summer camp or something?
Yeah, it was like the week before
We were like
summer camp.
desperately trying to contact
I know,
you.
I'm telling you. And it was boop, boop, boop,
Me
boop,
and
boop,
Abby
boop.
were in the office like, Jacob is the worst. He's like MIA right now and won't answer.
It was
for
terrible.
anything.
It was absolutely
Turns out
terrible.
his phone was at the bottom
At the
of
bottom
At the
of Lake
bottom, that's
Arlington.
right.
So if you can find it, it's yours. You
Yeah.
can have it.
Well, this one's for all three of you.
The green one.
Yeah, the green one. All right.
That's green.
Yes. You guys love sports, and I know that you're regularly season ticket holders at the Rangers ballpark. What is your most unforgettable moment while attending a baseball game?
Oh my gosh, this is easy. When Rougned Odor hit Bautista,
What's wrong with your voice?
I went down my pipe.
He's
Right.
already given up. So
Already.
there's your answer right
Any
there.
other ones, or we're all going with that one?
No, absolutely. That was the absolute best.
Mine's not. Matt and I have been going to Ranger games since we,
Oh my gosh.
like, as long as we can best
tell
remember.
that?
Yeah,
Don't
tell-
tell.
They asked what the most memorable story was.
I know what you're going to say.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
And we're at this game, and I forget who the Rangers are playing. The Rangers were, of course, getting beat terribly. I think it was like 14-0. It was a terrible game, okay? And this like little kid got into from the Ranger team got into a fight with the other team, some grown man, and said to him, okay? And when he did, the guy said it back to the kid. And then some rando who was like way up the stands goes, "Hey, you want to pick a fight? Come on." And so like he charged him from up down, and like the guy, like 300 style, like this is Sparta, kicked him in the face, okay? And he fell down the stairs. And the whole time my brother and I are like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen at a baseball game. And to this day, it holds as the greatest thing I've ever seen at any baseball game I've ever been to. Because who doesn't love a fight?
Was it a round kick?
Huh? It wasn't a round off
Okay,
kick.
it
No,
wasn't a round.
it was, if you've ever seen 300, it was like this is Sparta, like when he full kicks him, you know.
Okay.
I'm not gonna stand up and do it, but like, you know, kicks him.
Okay, Mr. Dunham.
Mm-hmm.
Is it true that you have been handcuffed to a chair while at Club Rock? And if so, could you
dirty.
just explain?
That sounds dirty.
I don't know.
Well,
the story.
little truth in every lie, little lie in every truth. I was not at Club Rock. I did have my Club Rock shirt on, my staff shirt. Just to clarify.
Well, you were working.
I was working for Club Rock. I was working for the Lord.
How did this happen to you?
How did it happen to me?
Which is why we were on the weekend.
We went to pick up vans. It was back up at I-30. And I needed to get my driver's license renewed. So it was up there on 820. I went in. I was at the thing, and The guy was fumbling around kind of. I wondered why it was taking him so long. He was like acting, he was doing something and looking around. And all of a sudden, this officer walked up behind me and tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Are you Arthur Dunham?" I went, "Yeah." And he went, "Great, come with me." He arrested me and handcuffed me to a chair because I didn't have I had not paid a speeding ticket, which is why I paid a speeding ticket today.
Pay your speeding ticket.
Yes, pay your speeding tickets.
Well, don't speed, actually.
Yeah, don't speed actually. And so she had, I called Mona. She had like 30 minutes to get down there. It was Friday night, Friday late afternoon. If she didn't get there in 30 minutes, they were going to take me downtown Fort Worth and lock me up for the weekend.
For the weekend. He was in the church van.
I was.
He was in the church
With the
van.
lion painted on the side.
No, it was pre-line.
No, it was
No,
not.
we
They have
had
a line
the
back there?
They had a
Cathedral
line
of
back
Praise.
there. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. It was good stuff.
But that is a true story, yes.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Well, that Sunday when you got to church.
Oh, yeah. Pastor.
No, don't eat the next wing.
Oh, no, not eat that yet.
Just keep
Just enjoying it. Have about another bite?
Yeah, go ahead. That's all
It's
yours.
awesome. Pastor said, "Well, I almost got to go visit you in jail, I understand." And nothing, you can't, everything gets known around here. Don't ever
That's
try to
true.
do anything. Someone will rat you out.
Absolutely.
Did you laugh when Pastor said that?
Not really.
But they
Wasn't
did.
that funny at the time?
They
It wasn't
did.
that funny.
All right, we're moving on to segment number 4. This segment is called Explain That Picture.
Can I have a bite of this one?
You can, go ahead.
Oh, now?
Yes, Adrienne has collected some photographs. I'm going to show them to you, and we just need some extra context from the
Oh, which
pictures.
one's this? Wait a minute.
All right,
Wait a minute. Which one's this?
Where is this?
what sauce is that?
Yeah.
Fiji Fire.
Yeah. Okay.
It's kind of like
You're
a
feeling it?
cross-
I mean, it's on my tongue.
Kind of.
Can you
Not
tip
a
your
lot.
tongue?
It's
All right,
it's a little vinegar. It's a little vinegary.
here's a picture of
that's
Jacob.
That's that.
No, that's you. That is you.
This is Jacob,
Oh, it's good.
still rocking flip-flops.
Yeah.
And
got
he's
'em on.
mopping the floor. I think those are frosted tips, if my eyes...
Everybody was doing it.
Do we get to eat
okay?
more?
Everybody.
No.
was
I got a
doing it.
frosted
no,
tip
This
story
is the
for
same segment. You have frosted
You. Yeah,
tips.
frosted tip story.
About Jacob?
About Jacob.
Oh,
What
let's hear
about you?
About Jacob and I.
Let's hear about
We
you,
went
Let's
back
just be
in
finding out
that
where this
day.
is.
He did highlights, and I did highlights also.
Everybody did highlights.
Everybody did
highlights.
We went to Tom Thumb. We were in a checkout line, and this woman says, "Oh, that's your son, isn't it?" And they went. I said, "Yeah." She said, "How do you know?" He says, "Because y'all's hair is exactly alike."
Y'all were born that way. I said, no.
No.
Yeah, we have this special condition
Yes.
Yes.
where the ends of our
Believe-
hair...
Yes.
Where the end of our hair turns
Yes.
blonde.
They turned
Yes.
blonde.
Oh, there you go.
Another one. Miss Dunham's having a good time. Look
I
at
was
her.
just trying to
That's
say,
it,
it looks
that's
like
it.
you're wearing
It's
leggings.
at,
That's
Oh,
it.
I'm wearing
Winter
Is that
Slam.
leg-
leggings on my
Leggings?
feet.
That's Winter Slam.
I
Sam,
don't
my
know.
feet.
Looks
Slide.
like socks and sandals,
Slide.
sir.
Slides.
Socks and sandals.
Sam Kennard slides or something.
That is out at
Riverbend.
River Bend, that's
during
right.
the winter.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
cold.
You're wearing someone's sandals.
I was
and
wearing
socks.
somebody's sandals.
And you're wearing socks.
That's not a good look.
Oh.
Whoa!
Well, two of you.
Who's
are
that
happy to
dude?
be
Who's
there.
that little dude standing
I'm
to
not.
the left of me right there?
Oh, I'm not happy to
Oh,
be
New
that's
there.
building?
you.
Who knows?
I'm not.
hot.
Well, forget being hot.
Are
That,
you
that
kidding?
shirt
Who's that?
was like
Wait a
4
minute, wait a
times.
minute.
Look at the sleeves on that
Who's
thing.
that little
like,
boy standing to my left? Oh, that's Mona. I'm sorry.
oh,
Do that to-
wow.
It was in fashion back then.
That's when I had my spikes.
That's when I had that comb over in the face.
That's
She
when
did.
Art,
really
Jacob, and I
interesting
all
hair.
three had the same hair.
That's the
That is
groundbreaking ceremony.
terrible
That's right.
looking.
FCC.
Look at Matthew. Boy, he looks
a lot
like
of
he
people
is
in this
ticked.
picture. This question is for each of you.
Okay.
I want to know your favorite memory of each other. Can be for any reason. Can be sentimental, can be funny, whatever.
Holy
Jacob,
cow.
you're going to go first and tell me your
Oh.
favorite memory of your mom. Mrs. Dunham, you're going to say your favorite memory of Mr. Dunham. Mr. Dunham, you're going to say your favorite memory about Jacob.
Oh, gosh.
Wow.
Can be funny, can be embarrassing, can be happy, can be sentimental, can be proud,
Wow.
whatever you want.
Favorite memory. Oh, I've got it.
You can go
These
first.
I've got
questions
mine.
are hard.
No, I've got my favorite memory. My favorite
Okay.
memory was on a ski trip, and actually they were doing the downhill time trials at Jackson Hole in Wyoming.
for the Olympic
And-
time trials.
And Art was going to videotape them. You know, they got like fencing and stuff to keep you from, where you're, going off where you're not supposed to be. Anyway, Art never pays attention to what you're supposed to do. So he climbed the fence
He does. It
in
just
order
doesn't
to
pertain to me.
in order to video. Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that
In
wasn't
order to
for
video.
me. That's
In
signs
order
for
to
everybody
video.
else. Yeah.
And so he's got the video camera going the whole time, okay? And he starts sliding down the side of the mountain, okay? And so you can see the camera, okay, and the snow and the rocks and all of that. But you can hear him going, hee, hee, hee.
Like 12,000 feet.
Oh, is that what it
I
is?
mean,
Okay.
it was unbelievable.
Maybe the ropes
And
are there for a
finally-
good reason.
Finally, he stops. What he doesn't know is that the ski patrol is up above him. And so he's watching, and he just turns and looks at Art and he goes, "You gonna do that sliding thing again?"
Doesn't help him. Still
That
doesn't
was-
help him.
Doesn't help him
Still
up.
doesn't help
Does
him.
not help him up at all.
No.
But that was probably one of my favorite ones.
I have many favorite stories, but this one is a good one. April Fools. Gotta have some fun, April Fools.
Oh, he
right?
was what, in elementary school?
Yeah, he was in elementary school.
How did you find this humorous?
I was hilarious.
It was.
Everybody's gonna find this.
It
hilarious.
was very
April
funny.
Fool's morning, getting ready to go to
School.
back then Cathedral Christian. Okay, before we moved down here, and I'll fix him a bowl of cereal.
Red flag number 1. Dad never makes breakfast.
Ever. Okay.
Ever.
I did today, and I set this bowl of cereal in front of Jacob.
He had it made before we
I
got
made,
out there.
and poured the milk on it and handed it to him. And he went charging into it, thinking maybe Cocoa Puffs.
We had Cocoa Puffs for breakfast. First time ever. Okay.
It was,
You were excited.
yeah,
Super pumped.
it was Purina dog chow.
I have not eaten Cocoa Puffs, and I just had one bowl at summer camp, and it was hard to one spoon. I was like,
That
that's
was
it.
greatness.
I could smell it.
That was
I could
greatness.
smell that dog food in the water.
That was greatness.
It was not good.
That's
It scarred me.
yeah.
My mom had to have a surgery at a hospital in Grapevine, and
Where they have most surgeries. I mean,
we're at
typically.
at hospitals.
Yes.
It's not that hospital,
Yeah.
but at hospitals, yes. And then so she had a surgery that she required that she had to have stitches. And so when I came to visit her after the stitches, when I came to visit her with the stitches, I brought her a dog cone that you put on dogs so they don't lick their stitches. And all
it
the
on
nerve, I know, look, I
You
didn't
did
put it
too.
on
Put it on.
her.
You did
She
too.
said, I'll put it on
Listen,
and take
I
a
had
photo.
I had painkillers in my system.
She was laughing the whole time.
Yes.
Okay, it is
I
consent.
promise you. Listen,
Okay, nurses were coming from
from
other floors
floors
just
to
to
see-
take photos
to
and
take
say,
photos.
"Oh my gosh, did that really happen?" I said, "Yeah, that really happened."
and they
really
wanted to
happened.
meet the kid that did it.
The good news, she's all healed up. She didn't bite any of her stitches out.
It was
nothing.
perfect. Didn't have to get new staples.
Yeah.
Nothing. Perfect.
Worked
Healed
out
up
good.
great.
Mrs.
My
Dunham.
green one's bigger than their green ones.
Well, you just got a bigger one.
There you go.
Okay. What happened with you and Christy during a girls' getaway in San Antonio?
I know.
Who told you?
Well, you're about to tell me about it. That's
Well-
all I know.
I'll tell you. We were sharing a room. It was on the Riverwalk. And so Christy's in, it's late, but we're still talking. That's kind of what happens at girls'
talk?
getaway. So it's late, and I'm like, I'm not going to get out of the bed and go
Exciting.
around and go to the bathroom. Shut up. Go ahead and go around and go to the bathroom. And as I start to make the corner, there's a mouse coming underneath the door, okay, into our room. I jump, literally. I'm not kidding you. I bet I jumped 5 foot off of the ground onto the cabinet in the bathroom. Christy's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? I go, there's a mouse, and I'm not getting down, okay? So she gets on the phone. She calls the maintenance man, tells him that we've got a mouse in our room. He comes to the door.
Okay.
We're like, you've got a key? Open the door because we're not getting down. Okay. So he comes in there, puts one of these cardboard sticky deals to where the mice stick to it when they puts it
that's like a
down
torture device.
No, listen. So he puts it right there behind the armoire where the TV was.
Okay, go to bed.
And
No way. No way.
everything's fine.
No
now.
way.
And
No,
so
no.
This time I'm, he's in the room, so I'm like, okay, And so he does that. Chrissy and I are both back in bed. We're laughing at this point about it, and all of a sudden we can hear this little. It was already stuck to the thing.
And it was freaking out.
And it was freaking out.
Help me.
Yeah, exactly. So back on the phone we go, calling the maintenance man, told him to come get it. And so Chrissy goes, okay, so like you're gonna take it out and kill it? He goes, oh no, we don't kill them.
We're gonna put it in someone else's room.
We do this for fun.
Yeah, we do this all the. Yeah, we
And
just
so
release it
They released it somewhere. I don't know where.
in the hotel.
But I'm telling you, it was a pretty crazy. Yeah.
That's a good one. Jacob,
That one's good.
how many injuries and what injuries have you received while at summer camp?
Oh my gosh.
Mine's not hard.
I thought this was just a 30-minute deal.
You really?
Wow, that one got your tongue.
Oh, you changed your mind?
I mean that when it sits there.
Yeah. It just kind of
It kinda-
stings. That one's not any good. That one's sweet, though. If you just ate a sweet one behind it, you'd be okay.
What wing is sweet, Mom?
That one,
Hey, tell your story.
Okay, well it's
that's sweet.
starting to sweat just right here in the eyes. So are you.
Don't touch your eyes.
I'm not. I watched plenty of videos. They said, "Don't touch your eyes. Don't touch your eyes. Don't touch your eyes." Almost every camp I went to as a kid, I broke something or hurt something.
As a kid, as a
as a
captain.
counselor.
Oh, yes.
I forgot about that. That was the Russian year that I broke my hand.
Yes. When you wrapped it.
No, it was like your ribs.
I'm gonna blame.
No, he did that too.
That was after
was
the
the year
hand.
after.
That was,
The
and you know
ribs was
what? And
Russian.
I blame him.
Not,
I blame him.
Bleep
I
out
blame
that
him. He lowered his shoulder.
Listen.
Okay. Lowered his shoulder. I broke 2 ribs and
should've
dislocated my shoulder. Okay. Ended up having to go to the hospital. Got some got some awesome pain meds. Came back, found out that someone had taken my team who was in second place and forced us into last place. And then we ended up just staying there the rest of the game.
you
Everybody,
guys go ahead.
cheers.
Right?
Hey,
Yeah, I mean, you may as well cheers.
Dink it.
Dink it?
Dink it. Yeah. Dink. Oh, God.
We know that Mr. Dunham and Jacob work for
Oh,
the
yeah.
same company.
Oh, yeah.
Mrs. Dunham,
Where was
would
that?
you tell us about a time
Oh, yeah.
when you had to tell them to stop working
Yeah.
and be present in the moment? But like a moment, where it's a big deal. Need a minute?
Holy
My
mother of God.
gosh.
Woo! That was hot.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, I'm not.
Oh. That's like scorpions on your tongue.
Tongue, that was all right till I swallowed.
Oh,
Oh my
oh
gosh.
it's my tongue.
Wow.
That helps. What'd you say? What was your question?
We know that Mr. Dunham and
I
Jacob work
have
for the same company.
decided to follow Jesus.
He's crying. There are tears.
I have decided to follow Jesus.
That's not good, guys.
Oh God.
Holy mother of God.
It's getting worse.
Have you
Answer the
done-
question.
I'm not answering any questions.
Tell us about a time when you've had to tell them to stop working when they clearly should not have been working anyways, to
Oh.
be present in the moment.
Every day of the
Holy
week.
cow.
Guys, I can't do this anymore.
Okay.
Oh,
I have to wait for you guys.
okay. Almost all the time. They work all the time. And they
They
argue.
work at the wedding?
No.
No, they didn't work at the wedding. They did not work at the wedding. But probably on the way over. Let me have another drink.
That's bad.
Oh, that's really bad.
You ready for the next one, guys?
No, I don't want any more.
Oh, no. We thought you were going to be the best one. This
Okay,
time.
we ready?
Wow,
We ready? We're
it
going?
is.
All
No,
three of
we're
y'all
not
gotta be
going.
ready.
We eating yet?
You got a team here.
Oh my God. I
What were we
can't-
waiting for?
Go ahead, you do it. My nose is running. I'm tapping out. That's hot. Good grief.
What's happening?
Tell me some of your eyes.
This is not good.
Are we ready for number 9?
Yeah, piece of cake. Let's do it.
He's recovered.
Go ahead. It just like gets worse. Okay, go ahead.
You ready?
No, I'm not. No.
Are you going to do it, Jacob?
You gonna do it?
Do I take a bite? Then you ask the question? That's how it works?
I ask while you eat.
Oh, God.
So it's a question for Jacob.
No, it's for all 3 of you. The next 2 are both for all 3 of you.
Okay,
I can't do it.
let's do it.
What is your favorite thing about working with the teens in Club Rock?
Yeah.
Eating hot wings.
That's too hot. There's no sauce on your wing. Your colon must have holes in it.
It shouldn't be to your colon yet.
Well, mine is. I think like a
Favorite thing about working with teens in Club Rock?
My favorite thing is to see a
this is not good.
teenager that's come in. Music starts, and they raise their hands, and they praise God, and everything gets okay. It's awesome.
Yes, a particular kid comes to mind.
So I'm gonna start praising God right here, and hope everything's okay. And my mouth is burning.
I will tell you, I would have to say the same thing. You see him just kind of blossom and really come alive.
Jacob?
Let's go eat donuts after this.
Donuts are a good choice.
I just want to lay
Mm.
under the Andy's ice cream machine and just like turn it on and let ice cream go in my mouth and just spit it back out and just keep doing that until it goes away. Like it can't, it's hurting,
It
hurting me.
hurts.
It hurts
It
me.
All right. What's your favorite thing about working with the teens in Club Rock?
I hope you enjoy this. I hope this is funny to you. No, I'm kidding. It would be to see them come in to the church, see their lives change, and be able to interact with other kids that are like mine, like them, to continue on what they're doing. I enjoy seeing that because from what I hear, I never went to public school, but from what I hear, it's hard to hang out with people. You know what I mean? Like that are like that and have a good time, and that you're not missing out on anything that the world's doing. You can still have a good time and laugh and cut up. Good Lord. I can't be serious right now. Okay, but
It kind of comes in waves.
Yeah, it does.
it goes away and then it's like, I'm here.
You like breathe out.
It's bad. It's bad.
Normally,
I
what you
did
do
my
is you
9,
put
don't
a little-
even.
A dab of extra sauce before you eat it.
This one here?
Yeah, that one. You don't have to do it, but
Hey,
Listen,
I'm in it to
I
win it.
just want y'all to know
Now, don't go
that,
crazy.
that the follow-up, the sequel to this will be my video of what he's like tomorrow morning.
we'll keep
Okay.
that to ourselves.
He'll be crying.
Are we ready to
You
eat?
didn't put
No.
it
Wait,
on there.
I gotta do it. He's gotta do it too. You don't have to eat the whole thing.
Guys, how much are you putting on there?
It,
It's on there.
it didn't come out.
Shoot, can we eat together?
That's not funny anymore. It was funny the first time I saw it.
Guys, come on.
Just take a bite.
Just take a bite, okay?
A dingo ate my baby.
Okay. Last question. Which one of you does Aaron like the best, and why?
Oh,
Why?
He's invaluable.
I'm invaluable.
Why?
He said so. I got the text. I got it on my phone.
I need to know.
He never gets rid of his text. So ask Aaron.
He'll tell you.
So this is unanimous that Mr. Dunham
Oh,
is
absolutely.
Aaron's favorite.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Aaron's tried to kill me
Yeah.
for years.
Gus,
This is true. Yeah, Gus.
The big
What we
red
can't
ball.
talk about Gus.
The big red ball.
coming to
Gus.
summer camp 2021.
Gus.
Gus.
That
Yes.
is not the hottest.
Yes. Yes.
I told
Aaron.
you
No.
that one's the worst.
Aaron is a horse whisperer.
The worst hot sauce.
Which one?
This one.
Oh, yes.
That's
That's
the
the
worst.
worst.
That is. There's a
That's a
something's
game
wrong.
changer.
Something's wrong.
That's
Y'all
battery acid.
soaked that in
Battery
there. Y'all
acid.
made that one worse. That one is by far. That was worse than the ghost pepper.
All right.
Okay.
I thought you guys were going to argue about that, but you didn't.
What?
So anyways,
No, we're not going to argue
No.
about that because it's
Everybody
just the truth.
knows.
I'm telling you, he tried to kill me.
It's pretty
He's trying to kill
evident.
me for years.
It's pretty evident.
Everybody's favorite.
3 of us made it through the wings of death. Our predictions
I lost.
were kind of wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, I lost.
You let us down, Mr. Dunham.
I'm sorry.
All right, so don't forget, subscribe, like
Yes.
the videos, comment who you
Yes.
want to see go next, even
Yes.
though we already know who's going next.
Aaron.
It's Aaron.
Yes.
And unlike your school stuff, in public schools, you can actually share this with your parents and they can watch too.
I need some
That's
There
ice.
you
true.
go.
They need
Let
to
us know
subscribe.
what
Yeah.
you want us to
Yeah,
ask
get your
Aaron
parents-
about.
Get
Well,
your parents
yes.
to subscribe.
We need
Get your
some
parents-
ice. We need some ice. Quickly.
All right, let us know what you want us to ask Aaron, and we'll see you guys on Wednesday.
Next time.
Next time.